Today is the final home game of the season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the room. Hollywood is down on the sidelines, and we're checking with her right now.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, his message to his offensive line, it is all about dominance at the line of scrimmage today. Why? Because their running back has a chance to break the conference record for rushing touchdowns in a season. I have no doubt when they get into the red zone, he is going to be a focal point for this offense. They want to dominate and play some smash-mouth football to go down in the history books here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Zings it complete to the right. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with the lone back. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
They'll ride the hot hand. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Good job just to get rid of that one. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one, no problem. QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
2nd and long here. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Out wide left, it's Thurman. And he's got room. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running to the left. Just steamrolling the defense. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
How about that first drive on the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. Sets his feet, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Set of downs going up top. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Swamped immediately.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Right side, it's Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside the spot. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Buying a little time to his left. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Sells the run, lost the pass. Move to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, it was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that. But thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped down to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go a different way.
The fake wants to throw. Moving to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, and he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after recovery. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. To turns it upfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And you can hear the exhale from up here, guys. Like that was a big third down. This offense, they've already dug themselves a hole, right? They understand. They're down. It's getting closer to the half. They need to make some plays. That was a big third down.
In the red area, it's Scott. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Scott. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum. In these moments when you execute when the field starts to shrink.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he's starting to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football. He's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level. That was an unbelievably athletic play.
Runs through a tackle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this one and well on his way to a 1,400-yard season. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Give to the single back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass, it's Edwards. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And a lot of times they're fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Tar Heel! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tackle it on that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man, it's Bailey. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 7 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Blue Devils coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That'll cap off the regular season with a mark of 7-5 and a shot at a bowl. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility to put it all on display on that side.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. They're all over him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina's first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
There we go, defense. That